Hi guys, Colleen here. How are all of you doing? I hope good. I thought I would get on here and give an update on my thyroid situation and Kirsten and just talk to you guys for a little bit. It's been a while. So, thank you for all your prayers. Kirsten is doing fine. She's back in school. Even though she was exposed to the virus, she didn't get sick. So, we're really happy about that. And with my thyroid, I went to the doctor on Tuesday, and I do have a bunch of cysts on my thyroid, but they're only at 1 centimeter, and they like for, sometimes they go away on their own, but he said if they didn't and they get to 4 centimeters that they would start a treatment, because with medication they can, get rid of them. They said my thyroid looked great from the images that were taken, and so they went on to say that they think that the reason I'm having so many throat issues is because of acid reflux, and the reason being is because of some of my symptoms. And they said 75% of their patients do not know that they even have acid reflux, and I know that to be a fact because I have hypoglycemia, and that can cause stomach problems, which causes acid reflux. And I had cut myself back about a year or two on the medication because I was feeling better, and I even forgot to tell them that. So they prescribed me some acid reflux medication, but I already have a prescription for that, so I'm just going to up my dose and see if that helps my throat. And if it doesn't, then they said they would check me for allergies, and if that didn't work, they would go in through my throat through my nose with a little camera down into my throat and see if there's any abnormalities in that way. They said that they weren't worried about my thyroid though. It looks really good, and people do get cysts on their thyroid, and a lot of times they go away on their own, and if they don't, then they can start treatment for that. So we're good to go there. I'm still having a lot of trouble with being very, very tired though. Every day I just feel so tired. They said that they didn't think this could be a problem, but they would check the hormone levels from my thyroid to see if that could even be an issue. So we're in the process of getting me well, and I'm so thankful for that because my throat stays so sore, and I cough and clear my throat a lot, and I sound like I have a cold all the time. So I'll be kind of glad to get this all under control. And I'm very thankful that it's not worse. So over Thanksgiving, we didn't have anybody. We've got elderly people in the family, and Kirsten had been exposed to the virus. We weren't sure about that, so it was just us. So our son decided that he wanted to go see his grandparents. Well, he went and he stayed gone over the weekend. They were out of school Thursday through the weekend, and they didn't have to go back to school till Monday. So Monday he comes in and he's got his mask on. And I asked him, I said, why do you have a mask on in the house? And he said, oh, Mom, he said, Grandma and Grandpa weren't feeling well while we were there, and they went and got tested, and they've got COVID. The virus. I'm not supposed to say the other word. They've got the virus. And I'm like, oh no. So he's quarantined for 2 weeks. He can't go to work or get out or do anything like that. So other family members that had went to the grandparents, they were exposed too. So Ashton went to stay with them for 2 weeks to help protect us. So keep him in prayer, because I'm sure they all hugged and were in close contact and all that. So we're going to have another 2 weeks to see if Ashton comes down with the virus. But my husband got a job opportunity. Work's been slow, and I'm thankful for all the work that he's gotten, but it's not like it normally is. He's had really good friends in the construction business, and they've been helping him out. The only bad thing about it is it's in Waco, Texas, and he would be away for like 10 months because he would be supervising he would have a supervisor position over a big factory from the ground up. That's why it's going to take so long. So we talked about it, and we've decided that, yeah, that would be a good idea because work is getting really slow in our area. So we don't know for sure if that's going to happen, but we're hoping that this job comes through. The guy seems pretty positive about it. Excuse me. So we're hoping that comes through. But other than that, just laying low and trying to get well and trying not to catch the virus and the work issues and all that on our end. I hope all you guys are doing well. And before I get off, I really don't have a lot to say today because, like I said, I've just been around the house. I don't feel good. My energy's still really, really low. My throat's really sore. Sometimes I can't even talk. I sucked on a throat lozenge before I got on here, hoping that would help me get through this video. But I've got this little book. It says Jesus Calling, and I just wanted to read a short little piece from this. I thought it was really uplifting. So it says, I am calling you to a life of thankfulness. I want all your moments to be punctuated with thanksgiving. The basis for your gratitude is my sovereignty. I am the creator and controller of the universe. Heaven and earth are filled with my glorious presence. When you criticize or complain, you're acting as if you think you could run the world better than I do. From your limited human perspective, it may look as if I'm mismanaging things, but you don't know what I know or see what I see. If I pulled back the curtain to allow you to view heavenly realms, you would understand much more. However, I have designed you to live by faith, not by sight. I lovingly shield you from knowing the future or seeing into the spirit world. Acknowledge my sovereignty by giving thanks in all circumstances. And then it has some scripture down here. It says Isaiah 6:3, 2 Corinthians 5:7, 1 Thessalonians 5:18. So I just wanted to end my video by being thankful for everything. I know that when I'm in bad circumstances and I have a thankfulness instead of me going around going, oh man, is this ever going to end? And I have days where I feel that way. But as soon as I start thanking God for all the things that are not wrong, I realize that I'm in a better place than what I could ever be. Because there's a lot of people out there that have lost their jobs due to this virus. They have lost loved ones due to this virus and are, suffering with cancer and really hard illnesses. So I just want to say that I'm thankful that I'm going through this. Do I like it? No. Why am I thankful? Because I know that it will keep me close to God and His Word. I know that He can give me peace that surpasses all understanding. And I don't want to wait till the storm's over before I find peace. I want to find peace while I'm in the middle of the storm. Whenever some people have storm shelters, and whenever there's a tornado warning or one on the way, they run and they get in that storm shelter because it gives them a sense of peace. They know if they're in their home, they could, get hurt badly or even lose their life. So I kind of equate that to God. He's bigger than a storm shelter. He knows everything that's going on. And He's called His people to a higher purpose. And He can do so much more than our minds can conceive. And so I want to be thankful for that. I want to be thankful that we have a God that has a purpose and a design. And even when we're going through these hard times, He has a purpose in mind. And we don't understand it all the time. But we might even question, well, God, I just don't understand this. But when God's Word says that you can have peace that surpasses all understanding, then his word cannot lie, because there's no sin in God. There is no lie in God. There is no darkness in God. I want to be thankful for the work my husband has had. Like I said, it's not where we'd like it to be, but we're able to eat and pay our bills. And we have maybe a great opportunity, or my husband does, for a chance to make some good money that would set us up in case things just, get worse in the work field. Sorry about that, guys. I'm thankful for my subscribers, because you are not just subscribers, you're human beings with feelings and needs and ups and downs. And you may be going through a very hard time. And I want to tell you guys and remind you, I've been a praying person since I was a kid. And I love to pray for people because I believe in prayer. And if you're going through anything, you don't have to write down what you're going through, because you might think that you might be judged, or you might be a private person. I get that. So just say you need prayer, and I will put you on my prayer list, and I will pray for you no matter what you're going through. I'm just thankful that in these hard times that I can give God all the glory no matter how bad anything looks, and that I have a peace and a comfort that people can give you hugs and talk with you and uplift you, and that's awesome. We should all be doing that for each other. But there is no comfort that can surpass God. There is no peace. And to know there's somebody that created the heavens and the earth, that has every hair on our head numbered, that a sparrow cannot fall to the ground without him knowing, that he is in control of all of this no matter how bad it looks. And I'm not saying this because I know, but maybe he's trying to get the U.S. to wake up to the things we've allowed that are against his word, and to draw close to him. He says, if you draw nigh to me, I will draw nigh to you. And so he's a very big, loving God that knows things that we can't understand, sees things that we can't see. So I just wanted to hopefully uplift some of you guys. I know that compared to God, I'm nothing. I give him all the glory. I just want to be used by him. I just want to be his hands and feet and a disciple of God, that I can bring comfort to a perfect stranger. I want, if I meet somebody, to leave them better off than when I ran into them, or talked to them in a grocery store, or on a YouTube video. That's how I want to live my life. Even though things are hard right now, I still have a lot of faith. And I am praying for all of those that have lost people because of this virus. I am praying for people that have job losses and serious illnesses. And, sometimes people can't even tell loved ones goodbye. You can't go into the hospitals right now, because of this crazy virus. But lift your head up and look to where your help comes from. It's God. And I just want to leave you with that today, guys. And I really care about you. And I hope that, and I pray that everything is going good, that you're not sick, that you're not suffering, that you're working, that your kids are okay. And please keep Ashton in prayer, because we don't know how this is going to go for him. So guys, I'm going to get off of here. I will try to make some videos if I get out and run into some things that I can make some good content. I don't know how it's going to go right now. I just live day by day right now, because the fatigue and the tiredness has just been crazy. But I will hopefully talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome day. And if I don't get to tell you Merry Christmas, I hope you get together with all your family and you get to enjoy yourself. All right, guys, I'll say goodbye for now.